Alright, time for another Mass Effect 3 stream. Let's get going. In our previous stream, we completed Thessia, and everybody's really bummed out about it, apparently. But having completed Thessia, we will proceed next to the Leviathan DLC before we, continue with the main mission over here on Sanctuary. Nubian Expanse. That wasn't there before, was it? It's kind of odd how star clusters just pop up. And I have to try to remember whether I've been to a place or not. I don't remember this Hourglass Nebula whether I've been there or not. Is that where Omega is? I'm not sure. Let's see what's in the Nubian Expanse, if anything. Oh, it looks like something is here, because I don't think I've explored any of these star system. Although, the word exploration is probably too generous a description for what it is that we're doing here.
I found something.
We're scanning more than we're exploring. There we go. Yay. An asset that I'll never see or care about. Fuel? Yep. Why would it be there? Because the Reapers are there.
Evasion successful.
Evasion successful. Hopefully we'll get something more interesting than just random Marine recon units. That's a very big star.
Signal confirmed.
Unsurprisingly, that's where there's some item or asset to be recovered. It's the only damn planet in the system. And I think we got the fuel as well with the same scan. The Trafalgar. How exciting. $50 units of fuel. I'll take it. At some point you wonder why they even put this in the ignition or in the game at all. What were we supposed to get out of this? Pragya, huh? So that's where Jack's loyalty mission is in Mass Effect 2.
I found something.
And that's why I assume that this is where we will find something. What could it be? Research data from Pragya. Well, that's actually useful. That is actually useful. Where's the fuel? Give me the fuel that I assume is here somewhere. There it is. And here come the Reapers. It's okay. Or not? No, there they are. They were just delayed.
Eluded.
So, let's return to the Citadel. Where we're supposed to go to Dr. Bryson's lab or something. And we will start the Leviathan DLC. Dr. Bryson's lab. Here we go. Dr. Bryson has a lab apparently on the Presidium.
I want you you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment.
Okay.
Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now.
Apologies for what?
Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Okay.
What's your assignment?
Why am I here?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
You've got the classic board with pictures on it and pieces of string.
That's an interesting goal. But is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Okay, so you're looking at Reaper myths to try to learn more about them. I mean, you got to learn more about your enemy, right? That makes sense. We might find a weakness or something.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No.
What? I beat you up with a PDA.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
He appears indoctrinated.
Show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location.
Hello, Edie.
Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
Well, you just killed your boss.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
A likely story.
I don't know. A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson. There was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
What is Shepard looking at? Oh, him, the body.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
I saw you do it, dude.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that.
But you did do it.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
I know, but I'm just
Indoctrination?
testing this place out. Testing this guy out,
What about
rather.
that Leviathan Bryson mentioned. How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
Definitely looks like mind control. Pain compliance mind control?
Turn back.
Even more than
What are you
that, though.
talking about? The darkness cannot be breached.
Yeesh.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
I like how Shepard pointed at the
You'll
clinic
want
with
to
his
see
thumb.
this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something.
That's the Reaper corpse.
About 20 years ago,
Yeah.
Terrans discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
I mean, they did a lot of work
There was
on
also a follow-up
Dr.
message
Bryson's
a few weeks
face.
Later.
Admiral, the Reapers
Custom
are
modeling
shouting
and
at
everything.
field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally
They killed him right away, though.
and tracking it down. You'll have it.
It was already his top priority.
It appears
I guess.
we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet, given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
Possibly.
We won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Don't worry. Inspector Shepard is on the case. What does this say?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but...
It looks almost like a Prothean sphere.
Came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
We'll find him.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
I mean, we already went to one planet and randomly scanned it. And it told us that Garneau wasn't there, so I guess technically we've eliminated one possibility already. Oh, there are just some skulls here on the desk. And other bones. That seems totally normal. That's a husk head. What? They made a husk head. As a desk toy, apparently. What does the back of this thing look like? Is it turning to try to face me? How can it turn? Does it just keep doing that? Does it do anything else? They recorded a lot of different screams for this thing. Why do they have this? What's the connection? 756 degrees Fahrenheit. Location unknown. 756. Location unknown. Location unknown. So basically they have the same 3 post-it notes repeated because... How many post-it notes do they have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They couldn't come up with 8 separate post-it notes. So they came up with 3 and repeated them. Great job, guys. Well done, team. You couldn't come up with like enough random pictures, so again you repeated your random pictures as well. I mean, it's not... I mean, when you're under pressure you do what you have to, but I think they could have done more than just that. Anyway, what are we doing here?
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Search the lab for clues. I'm on it. I'm Inspector Shepard now. What's this?
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
There must be a lot of those.
Assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you
Wow.
filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
There's like a chalk outline just in the
You
background.
may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Really awkward looking chalk outline. But yeah, Garneau had, or Bryson rather, had some very nice accommodations here on the Presidium. There's a pistol here, or a pistol mod rather. What else is out here? This is my taxi, I guess. An SMG mod. Anything else? Yeah, a nice garden. Ooh, something here. What's this? Pistol ultralight materials. Alright. That looks reapery. What is this?
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction.
It's a piece of Sovereign?
Big guy.
Wow. Shepard is trash talking this thing. Here we go again with the conspiracy chart. They've eased up on the post-it notes though, but they still have the same pictures repeated over and over again. Encrypted data? Tell me about this.
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly. But it is impossible to say without more data. And the decryption key.
Well, what's this?
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Bring the body back.
Close to his heart.
You just start digging into his chest cavity. Where's that corpse? That Bryson corpse? Did they take it back? It's not there anymore, is it? They just left behind this puddle of blood. Well, that's a dead end. Let's see. I do like this section. In fairness to the developers, I do like this section. I like this, you know, rather than just pressing one or two buttons and then getting the answer given to you by the characters, you actually have to go and do a little bit of poking around to figure stuff out. Let's find out more about this skeleton, which, I mean, seemed like a lot of work to put it up there and suspend it.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster is more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
What if the Loch Ness Monster was a plesiosaur? How do you know?
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Are you floating, Edie?
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
Dun dun dun!
But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
It's a little kid in a Hanar. It's very artistic.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence.
How can you tell that?
Timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is
And they do
possible
seem quite
that
susceptible to
this is
manipulation.
ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
That's definitely a
Do
Rachni
you have a
picture there.
cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Yay, we did it. Good job, team. PDA. The Thorian. Ooh, our old friend the Thorian back on Pharos in Mass Effect 1. We killed it. At least I think we killed it. For all I know, it's still alive over there hiding. Yeah, Thorian is an exception to the Reaper's general model of galactic control and influence. Whatever Leviathan can do seems a lot better than what the Thorian could do. The Thorian seem to have a bit of limited range, but also what the Thorian did was mainly pain compliance, and what the Leviathan does with its brain control, mind control, is more direct control, actually.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have
I mean,
a
there's gotta be a
trace
million
chemical residue.
unexplained creature sightings a day in this galaxy. Ooh. Let's take this black light and investigate other parts of this office, see what the lab team was up to.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
But seriously, like, why did Dr. Bryson write his plan in an ultraviolet sensitive light? Or paint or marker or whatever? Like, what the hell was the point of that? Was he trying to hide it from somebody? Did you think people wouldn't figure that out? That one's kind of dumb. What can we learn from these rocks?
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
What can we see?
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If
Decay
Leviathan
into
is
what?
old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Dude, they're all over the galaxy. What are you talking about? That's not much of a search filter. I guess the only reason we can get away with that is just ED has tremendous processing power. That seems like normal art to have. It looks exactly like a Reaper. Oh, this is the bathroom. More creepy art in the bathroom. It's quite luxurious, actually. Oh, there we go. Shepard's gone a long time between, you know, a nice, warm shower. Yeah, why don't you get in here, too? Get yourself cleaned off. Get in there. Come on. Ah! She evaded my push. Get in there, Edie. There we go. Does it affect her as well, the textures, or just me? It looks like the textures just affect me. Oh well. Sorry for dripping water all over your floor. It seems to dry off very, very quickly. More art.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
Wow, he defaced his child's art
Constructed decryption key.
from like
Alright, let's get
21
back to the
years
data
ago
we found earlier.
in order to hide a decryption key. Why didn't he hide it any other place? Why would he hide it in the art?
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Okie dokie. So now we have the decryption key, I guess. So we can go back here and decrypt this thing. We got the password from a child's drawing.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
Should we be standing
Let
next to this
Garneau
thing?
Use this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
I mean, does it have any ability to indoctrinate? It is Reaper tech after all. You know, at this point, Shepard's been around so much Reaper tech, you just gotta live with it, I guess. Let's see what we have here. Reaper activities.
Reaper activity?
Okay, that narrowed it down to like
Based on the search
8
results,
locations, I guess.
Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
I certainly do. Let's look at the Arachni activity. That one seems like the next one that makes the most sense.
Arachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Let's take the Arachni bit out, I guess.
5 possible systems.
Element 0 seems like another hard constraint.
Element 0 deposits.
That leaves us with 2.
3 possibilities.
Oh, 3. Okay. Blackout crimes? I mean, we just observed a blackout crime. Maybe that's the key, perhaps.
blackout crimes?
No,
No
I guess
results.
not.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
We'll get rid of that.
3 possibilities.
What are we left with? Creature sightings? Let's try that.
Alien sightings.
I mean, that one seems like the least useful one, frankly. But hey, we got it.
Match. Marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
I guess this is the place based on people reporting weird aliens. It's kind of weak evidence, but I guess that's what the game says is right. See you later, buddy. We'll probably be back. I know. You'll be fine. I don't know if you need to be fed or anything, but somebody will check in on you. To the Normandy. Alright, let's go find Dr. Garneau. We have narrowed down the location to one particular place. Oops. Leave orbit. Which is here, I guess, in the Calliston Rift. This DLC is perhaps the only occasion in the game where scanning actually yields something of real gameplay value. A mission, in fact. As opposed to random assets and random research. But speaking of random research, we did get a little bit of research by scanning. I think it was from Pragia. So maybe we should take a minute and unlock that research and apply it. Now that I'm fully skilled out, I'm at max level, better equipment and better research is what I need to continue improving.
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
Well, book titles. Yara's diary, I guess.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. Research data from Pragia. Power cooldown or power damage? I think we've been getting a lot of power recharge, and I don't feel like I'm having to wait very long for my powers. So maybe damage then. I'm okay with that. We've already got like 15% power recharge, so that should be good. Power damage would help us with grenades, I guess. I don't know, maybe it also affects ammo powers. And ammo powers are very important for my soldier ship. Let's go back. Let's get right back to the mission. So I'm gonna guess it's here. No, it's not. Arvuna, Dranen, Agnin. What are these places? Anything interesting here? Any lore? Arvuna is a moon of Dranen. It's full of water and sea life. Okay, then maybe the place we're looking for is here. Or here. Or here.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, there it is. Mahavid.
We have located Garneau.
Ooh. Mahavid is a metallic asteroid. The rights to mine Mahavid belong to TGES Mineral Works. Okay. Let's check it out. No idea what we'll be fighting, but let's bring Edie with us. She seems to be relevant. And let's bring Ashley. Or maybe Tali. We just spent a bunch of time with Tali, but the thing with Tali is that she has energy drain, which, as we've seen previously, synchronizes very well with Overload. So yeah, maybe we'll take these two. Why not? The tech team. Let's go. This all seems fine. Really, though? I guess. I need to upgrade that pistol, I think. The thing is, anybody that uses the pistol will more likely be using their other weapon. It's fine. ED, 6 points. Yeah, sure. Tally, 3 points. This is our only option. Great. Let's go.